29 here on Minecraft, doing another mod review, getting rid of all this. Okay, let me change the time, just a sec. Okay, today I'm going to be showing you the smart moving mod. And yes, I am using 1.5.2. If you cannot read that sign there. If you cannot read that sign, if I were you, I'd go to Specsavers. Unless you've already gone, and they say our eyes are too terrible. Okay, let's get started then. Okay, let me just enable it. Okay, smart moving is now enabled. Okay, before I start, I need to show you a few things. Say the controls. Okay, the main controls you need to focus about is these. They got the grab one, which is the most important. That is another important one, but not as important. That is very important, almost as important as that. That, useless. Well, not really useless, just only useful for creative, and same with that one. Okay, let's get started. The grab key basically lets you grab onto things like that. I'm talking a weird accent now. Okay, it can let you climb up to over 3 blocks, like that. And you can do jump and grabs and stuff like that. Grab's the main feature of this tool. Okay, another cool thing is you can finally do the duck when you do that. All you have to do is press shift or whatever your sneak key is, then your grab key. Oh, by the way, the grab key will automatically be all control unless you change it. And another feature about this is, when sprinting, if you do grab before shift, it does a slide. That's quite cool. I like that feature. Okay, next one is the animation. The animation for ladder climbing is awesome, as you should notice. Okay, the other thing is diving. When sprinting, you can dive like that. How you do that is, you run. It's sprinting. Hold grab. Space. Release space. You can do it really quickly by just pressing both at once. But make sure you press grab just 0.1 second before the space. Just go. Or release both at the same time. It makes more sense. But when you do it really quick, for some reason your arms open out a bit. Oh well, hopefully you get the idea. This one is a feature barely anyone talks about. It's the iron bar grab. When walking over like this, you grab onto the bars. It's a pretty cool feature when you're trying to make an adventure app. Okay, there's a feature that I need to go back for. Okay, once dived in, so like this, you don't have to dive in, but you get a better swimming animation. But this kind of does affect you a lot. When you're like this, it can annoy you sometimes, but oh well. It's awesome. And it's underwater, it's breaststroke. And front crawl aboveboard. Okay, the feature that's really not important, but can be if you like, is the side jumps. The side jumps are quite cool. I like using them. Like that. So basically, when sprinting, and double tap either left or right, it does a side jump. And then, when not moving, it works with back jumps as well. Next feature is the awesome sprint thingy. Okay, when sprinting, this is normal speed. And then smart moving speed, when you hold down the key, that's how fast you go. You go a bit faster, it's pretty cool. But if you want to go a lot faster, when on creative mode, you can now use the increase and decrease speed. What you do, okay, let me just make a waypoint on this with the raised minimap mod. I'll give a mod review for this as well, let me just say. Smart, okay, that's a waypoint. Okay, so basically, you can increase with the key, and it can increase up to and back millions and millions and millions and millions of percentages. How far am I away? Only 530 meters. Oh, there's quite a lot. And then you can also slow down to however slow you want. Just like, obviously get to the usual 100, and then you can go slow. No, it's the final feature. Okay, when flying, you do this kind of thing. This epic animation. This thing isn't so good when you're building, because wherever you look, you go. When going forward and back, you go the opposite direction. Sideways is fine. It's alright. But it just affects when you go sideways. The only thing is when you're building, you can move sideways like that if you're building underneath. But if you want to move that way, you can't do it. So if I were you, I'd disable smart moving when you're building. And I think that's it with the smart moving mod. Is it? Yes, it is. I should have demonstrated everything. Yep, I've demonstrated everything. Okay, now to do the best bit. It's always going to be the best bit in a film. Okay, I can finally do this bit. Okay. I'm MJ9, and I approve this explosion.